Hi everybody, Larry Graves here, and welcome to the latest album reviews series. I asked you which artists you would prefer. I listed 5, including U2, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and Pink Floyd, along with a couple of others. And most of the votes, well, not most of them, but a good percentage of them went to Pink Floyd, with I think U2 second, and so, I'm going to review most of the Pink Floyd albums, just the ones I have on CD that I've listened to. I don't own the whole Pink Floyd discography. So we'll start with The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. And I would love your opinion on the songs on this album. I'll probably pronounce a song or two wrong. Number 1, I haven't even been drinking yet. Astronomie Domaine, I think is how you'd pronounce it. Love it. Great opening song. I actually, this might be my favorite period. I mean, I love, Wish You Were Here and Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall. But I think this album, overall, could possibly be my favorite. I just love this era of Pink Floyd. And the vocals of Syd Barrett. I just love the vocals on a lot of these songs. So, great opening track. I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. And when I give a song a 10 out of 10, I'm not just throwing a 10 at it. It's because first of all, I love the song, and secondly, everything else, I don't see any issues with it, like the production is at least very good. The lyrics don't suck, it's a 10 out of 10. Lucifer Sam. Possibly, well, definitely in my top 5 Pink Floyd songs. It's a 10 out of 10. Matilda Mother, maybe not a 10. And by the way, before I do a review, I listen to the album at least the day before to kind of remember everything. Sometimes I forget. And Matilda Mother, it's a very good track. Almost as good as the first 2, but not quite. So I can't give it a 10. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Flaming, I love. Once again, the vocals, and I love the production too. I haven't heard the mono version of this, but I've heard the mono version is pretty cool. So yeah, Flaming is a 10 out of 10. Now, this album, the middle part of the album, I don't love quite as much. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this. Pow Talk H. It's pretty annoying, but listening to it last night, I didn't hate it. And there are some really cool parts to it, especially the ending of it. It's so psychedelic, man. So I can't give it, I'll give it a, because I kind of enjoyed it, a 7 out of 10. Take up thy stethoscope and walk. It's good, but once again, not as good as the opening songs on this album for me. So I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Interstellar Overdrive is sort of similar to the opening track Astronomie Domaine, but it's just not as good. But once again, there's sections that I really do love. But it's definitely a good Pink Floyd song. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. The Gnome. Just like the opening tracks on the album, love the song, love the vocals, love everything about it. A 10 out of 10. Chapter 24. I love the song. Everything about it. It's a 10 out of 10. See how easy this is? The Scarecrow. Pretty close to a 10, but I don't love it as much as some of the other songs I've talked about. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And of course, Bike is once again one of my favorite Pink Floyd songs. A 10 out of 10. So that's it. That's my review for The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. I had to read it again because I always forget the title of the stupid album. It's not a stupid album, it's a great album. Except for the middle part where it kind of lags a little bit. I'd love your thoughts on the album and the songs below. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. And this will be the last time you'll see my chipped tooth because I'm going to the dentist tomorrow morning.